In 2015, we had Jakar Sampson. 2016, 57 overall, James Nunnally. In 2017, we had 7'3", Walter Tavares. Who knows?
Nobody does.
So the question is, for 2018, who is the worst of them all? The worst player in the game? Well, I'm gonna show you, because we have the top 13 worst players in 2K18. Brace yourself, it's about to get poopy.
I'm ready.
Coming in at the 13th spot, he's 6'11", 23 years of age, obviously undrafted, 66 overall, Daniel Ochefeu, I think. Now, this is a very strange one. Daniel was actually the worst card in the game when it first came out at 65 overall. But he's been upgraded to 66, and I'm not really sure why. His stats are the exact same as they were, but somehow his overall's gone up. This is a mystery. 66 overall, Daniel. You're still in the top 13 worst players though, so that is unfortunate for you. Coming in at number 12, this man was drafted 46th overall in the 2017 draft. Now playing for the Milwaukee Bucks, 66 overall, Sterling Brown. Now, Mr. Sterling Brown is actually the younger brother of Shannon Brown. Yeah, that's interesting. And he also has the same mystery with Daniel as well. He's a 66, but came into the game as a 65 overall. His stats are the same, but he's been upgraded. I don't understand what's going on with these two guys, but hey, I guess that's just life's little mysteries. In our 11th spot, this man was born in Lancaster, South Carolina. At 6'5", 22 years of age, the 48th overall pick by the Milwaukee Bucks, 65 overall, Cindarius Thornwell. We're gonna see a lot of hard names for me to pronounce. Now, this man found his way on the Clippers. I don't know if that's better than the Bucks right now. The Clippers are on a sinking ship. But regardless, you are the first 65 to make it into our list. Congratulations, you have lots of room for improvement. Coming in at the 10th spot, this man was also born in South Carolina. At 21 years of age, listed at 6'1", he was the 39th overall pick in the 2017 draft. 65 overall, Jawan Evans? Or Jawan? I don't know, nobody knows. This man actually played for Team USA in the 2015 19 and under, where he won a gold medal. Congratulations. That might be your only accolade in your career. Hey, what do I know? I don't know, sky's the limit. Coming in at the 9th spot, this man was drafted 42nd overall in the 2017 draft, selected by the Utah Jazz, and then traded to the Los Angeles Lakers. 65 overall, Thomas Bryant. He's a center, okay, and he's young. 20 years of age, 6'10". I'm a Laker fan, so I have an investment in this guy, but probably won't see him play at all. He looks pretty crummy. Coming in at number 8, we have our first non-American, as he was born in Egypt. Egypt, where the pyramids are? 65 overall, Abdel Nader, or Nader, I'm not really sure. 6'6", though. He's got potential. He was the Rookie of the Year in the 2017 D-League, now known as the G League. So, hey, maybe Abdel Nader can turn it around this year for the Boston Celtics. He's still on the team, right? He's still on the team. In the number 7th position, this man was drafted 44th overall in the 2017 draft by the New York Knicks. Standing 6'5" tall, 65 overall, Damian Dotson, or Damian? Spell your name right. That's confusing for people like me. This man is destined for greatness, though. You want to know why? In his sophomore year, he was accused of sexual assault, though he was never charged due to lack of evidence. That happened to someone else that turned out to be really good. I'm just saying, sexual assault is not funny, it's not good, but if you... Kobe Bryant. In our number 6 spot, this man went undrafted in 2016, though he was picked up by the Portland Trail Blazers. 65 overall, Tim Quarterman. Tim is the only guy we've ran into so far that is actually not a rookie. That's right. He played for the Portland Trailblazers last year, where he averaged 1.9 points per game and 0.7 assists per game in 16 games. That's not good. That's not good at all. But that's why you're here, Tim, because you suck. And cracking into our top 5, this man has been on so many teams, I can't even keep track of it. 30 years of age, 6'7", 65 overall, Elijah Millsap. And no, there is no relation to Paul. 30 years old. He's been on so many teams. A lot of them are European, but he has played 3 years in the NBA. And to be honest, he didn't do too bad in the 2014-15 season, where he averaged 5.3 a game. But last year for Phoenix, he only averaged 1.5. That's not the greatest. But he only played 2 games, so maybe he was injured, or maybe they just didn't want him in the game. I don't know. Coming in at the number 4 spot, this man was drafted 45th overall by the Houston Rockets in the 2017 draft. And then he was traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. 65 overall, Dillon Brooks. Dillon, I'm cheering for you deep down somewhere because he is Canadian. Yes, he was born in Ontario, and honestly, in his college career for Oregon, didn't do too bad. He averaged 16.7 points per game in the 2015-16 season. That's right, Dillon. That's right, Dillon. You go get him. I'm not going to let them judge you because you're 65 overall and one of the worst players in the game. No, I believe in him. And starting our top 3, we have the 41st overall pick selected by the Atlanta Hawks in the 2017 draft. 65 overall, Tyler Dorsey. Tyler, I'm sorry that you have to be here. I mean, it's not your fault. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's also 2K's fault as well. They just don't believe in you like others might. Hey, you're playing for the Atlanta Hawks. There's not a lot of talent there anymore, so you'll probably get some playtime. And for the number 2 worst player of 2K18, this man was selected 20th overall in the 2014 draft by the Toronto Raptors. He's still there. 65 overall, Bruno Caboclo? I don't know. I recognize this guy's name, but I still can't get it right. In fact, he's actually been in one of our lists before of worst players in the game. Unfortunately, he has not improved. This is his 4th season in the NBA. I mean, he is a D-League champion. He won it last year. That's going for you, Bruno. Maybe it's time to give up. And coming in at the number 1 spot, the worst player of the game. In 2015, he went undrafted. Standing 6'7", 24 years of age, 65 overall, Luis Montero, or Montero, I don't know. Luis, you are the worst player of 2K18. I'm sorry. Attribute-wise, at this moment, you suck. But you do have some things that other players don't. He's got some playoff experience. I mean, he played for Portland in the 2015-16 season. In the playoffs, he got 6 games in. He actually averaged 1.3 points per game. That's not the worst ever. I mean, I don't know. It's not your fault, but I am curious, since Luis is the worst player in the game, how bad his stats are. I've not seen them yet. Let's flip the card. Oh, God. Ugh, it smells already. Let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at his ass. Okay. Oh, his passing vision. He's stupid. Bonks out 25. Really bad at rebounding for 6'7". Oh, this is just not good. Let's look at these grades. Ugh. C, B, C, C, F, F, D, C, F, B, minus C. You know what? When you look at the grades, you don't look like the worst player in the game, but when you look more into it, you actually are. Luis, I'm rooting for you. No, I'm not. I don't give a shit. And of course, now I need to see if I can win. Win a game with the worst team possible. Literally, this is the worst team. Now, if I can pull this off, if I can beat a random person online, does that make me the greatest 2K18 player of all time? I think it does. I really think it does. So let's go in right now. We're going to play a random. This team looks so bad. And here we go. Hopefully the person we play won't have the greatest team because I don't. Oh, Christ. What was his team? He skipped it. Okay. All right. Well, his team looks pretty good on paper in comparison to mine. I am 65. 65. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Right. Daniel's a 65! But the thing said he was 6. But it's 60. The mystery continues.
I can't tell what's real anymore.
So is Lewis actually the worst player, or is it Daniel? I'm so confused. This is the weirdest thing. All right, we gotta focus on the game, but that is definitely something to check out. Let's throw it in to Millsap. We up. So I'm looking here. Daniel is a 65. So maybe Daniel is the worst player in the game. But why was he not showing 65 before? I'm so confused. I promise we will look into that. We will look into that and we'll find out what's going on because I don't know. Either way, we are up right now. Let's get something going. Millsap, who? Man, we got a lot of crap players. C-3? Why am I shooting it? That's just a stupid. How did I get the rebound? I shouldn't be able to. Faking it. You're the worst player in the game? Or are you, Lewis? Oh, upstairs to Millsap. Slow down. You're crap. Who else we got out here? Brooks? Brooks for 3? Wide open? Of course not. Mr. Quarterman out here looking to change the game. I expect to see a lot from you. No, I don't. That's a joke. Here we go. Quarterman. Oh, who's open? Who's Bryant? Why would I ever shoot with him? Regardless of who the worst player is, we are somehow about to get a lead, I think. Daniel! Daniel, my man! I'm gonna have to really dig deep to pull this one off. Dotson! My man, Dotson! Damn! All right, we got Bruno out here. Bruno brings us a little veteran leadership, so hopefully he can turn this around. Oh, to Bruno. Bruno, faking it. Fake it. Bruno! Bruno to the hole! Bruno letting you know. Defense. Defense! We got a block from a jabroni. Let's go. Pass it. Cut. Oh, Lord! Thornton. Pass it in. Pass it to Dorsey. God. Good D. Terrible shot from him. Let's go. Shannon Brown's brother is actually pretty good. We're having the worst time here on defense. I can't stop anything. But the offense, it's kind of there. Lewis, be careful. You are Lewis. Don't forget who you are. You're back. In the corner. We're shooting a 3. Why would I ever shoot a 3? Why would I ever... Thanking it. Come on, Dotson. Let's get that pick. Dotson to the hole! Jesus. Bryant, he's a Laker. Play like Kobe would. Play like... There it is. A pass. Nate. What the They're down by 5. I don't know what to do. I don't know who to go to. Quarterman. To whoever. Dotson. Faking it. Dotson. Jesus. We got a rebound. That's the first time we've ever got a rebound. Let's go. Let's go. Passing. Nader jam. Is he the 4th Quarterman? Let's find out, Quarterman. Let's quart it up. What am I doing? We just don't have the defense. They don't have the defensive stats to keep them from scoring. I don't know how we can do this. Millsap to Quarterman? Is it 4th Quarterman? Back to Millsap. Wide open. Of course you miss. Of freaking course. No, let's get him shooting. He's gonna shoot. Let's get a rebound. We actually got a rebound. It's a chance. Montero to Millsap. Holy crap! We have a chance to take the lead. We're only down by 1. Montero, take us to the promised land. Go, Montero. No, slow down. Go, Montero. Go! Montero! Dude, I just sent Harden on a trip. What the hell? I got a rebound. Foul. Can I get what is going on? We have just fallen apart here. I felt so good. I thought we were gonna do it, but then the game said no. The game said you can't win with all bronzes. We can't let that happen. That's embarrassing. And just like that, we are down by 10. You know what? I kind of expected this to happen at some point. I just can't believe we went this long without it happening. And with time winding down, we lost. We almost won. We kind of just choked at the end, but unfortunately, we had no defense. And not much offense either. But we tried our best. And the box score shows something kind of surprising. What we had as the worst player in the game actually played pretty good. 13 points. He was 4 for 5 in 12 minutes. That's not bad at all. Millsap, you tried. And in fact, everyone else kind of tried, but you didn't try as good as Lewis. I like him. We somehow shot better than this man. I don't even know what to say about that. Though we were 1 for 5 from 3, we weren't good there. He beat us on rebounds. Offensive. Holy Christ. He had 17 to my 6. He only beat us by 1 on defensive, though, 18-17. But he kind of beat us almost everywhere else. 6 steals to my 3, 5 blocks to my 2. We kind of for turnovers, though, 6 apiece. In fact, we had a 4-point lead at one time, and we could have won this game, but we fell apart at the end. But the real question I have is, who's the worst player in the game? Is it Daniel or is it Lewis? I can't figure it out. Please let me know in the comments below who you think it should be. Guys, thank you for watching, and as always, keep your stick on the ice.